Hello everyone, this is Blazo Glory, and welcome to episode 8 of The Long Dark. How am I doing for... I need to lose some weight, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. In this episode, I think I'm going to try to find my way down to this bus station so that I can find my long-lost lady love. Okay, see on the map. Facing the wrong way again. Darn it. Another wolf. Hope it's not another wolf. I don't want to be eaten by wolves again. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm not sure that I've explored these houses yet. Okay, first I rob the town blind, then I go to the bus station. Good plan? Great plan. I've already robbed this. Looted. Explored this house. I can't go in that one. Okay, I was gonna say it's gonna suck if I get stuck here and have to restart the game or something. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Maybe a good idea for me to go ahead and save the game if I can. Now that I'm fairly certain that I've explored every house in this small town, I'm gonna see if maybe I can go and find this bus station. I keep getting super weirded out because I keep hearing a wolf, like one of them's gonna come up and get me or something like that, like they did in the last episode. I was just walking along, minding my own business, and the next thing I know, bam! Surprise wolf attack. Did you explore the bank completely? Yes, I did. But I have to find... The only thing that I have left to do in the bank, so I can explore all of its valuables, is I have to find the Milton Bank owner's house so I can get the combination to the safe so that I can open the bank. Or so I can open one of the safes. The other safe is different somehow. But I've been in every house here and I can't... I thought I had. Wait, there's other stuff here. There's a house over there. But it's burned down. See, that one's boarded up. I think I've been here. I'll check. Need a tip. Yes, it would be lovely, please. Under the bed, you say? Okay. Pretty sure I've already looted this house. You think this is the one? Ah, crud. I got that and I didn't even read it. Let's see. Work through... No, that's not the one. Locate and use the keys to unlock various safety deposit bots in the Milton Credit Union. Okay. Milton Supply Caches. Residents be ready for the worst. Highway robbery. Found a note describing possible location of emergency supplies outside the bridge of Milton. Yeah, that's all well and freaking good, but I don't know where the note is in my inventory for me to go back and read it. Probably where now? What book? This book. People, places, things, actions. Okay. It's not betrayal. Medicinal plants of great bar. Milton post office note. It's not that one. Not the town of Milton. Not the hidden cash. Credit union letter. Dear members, we're closing down, so that's not it. Bank vault code 1930-08. All right, let's go open us a vault, shall we? 1930-08. 1930-08. I'm probably going to forget that on the way to the bank vault, so if somebody remembers. Remember, Plinketh, 1930-08. How do you know? You weren't even alive then. Neither was I, but... You getting ready to call me old, bro? Political, she says. All right, let's hear it. Fess up. The person that I'm talking to is Plinky. That's my fiance. Dang it. I went past it. So it goes left, right. Yeah! I can now open the bank vault. Now let's, explore this place blind, shall we? That doesn't have quite the same ring to it when I don't say rob. Not that I would ever rob a townsfolk of all their possessions or anything like that, but I'll have to pick the smaller one. It just saved. Did something bad happen? Oh, look! $20 Canadian. Oh, man, I guess I'm overcumbered again because I'm at a sprain wrist. Nuts and stuff. Giggity. Looks like most of these are empty. I need to find a key for 15 and 13 and 20. 15, 13, and 20 need a key. I suppose... Oh, quit your whining. Okay. I suppose I could try to pick this one instead of going to that Bus station. Yeah! I picked the lock. And I got a stack of papers, a book, and a bunch of cash. Hopefully Canadian dollars burn a lot longer than American dollars do. Not to say that I've ever burned legal American tinder, because that's illegal where I'm from. But, you know, maybe. Nah. Yeah, I need to lose about 4 pounds. That took me from 70 to 69 pounds. I think I should be able to just go back to Big Mama Graybeard's house and store some stuff. Knock knock. Mama Greymane, I'm home. Wow, these books are £1 and change a piece. This stuff is probably good, but I can only carry like 3 more pounds of stuff. I'll give up my cooking pot. It gives me 5 pounds worth of stuff. I think that I'll also give up all my stones. That'll give me nearly 10 pounds worth that I can carry. All right, Plinky. Ooh, is this Mama Graybeard when she was younger? Or her grandbabish? All right, Plinky, am I going to the supply cache or am I going to the boost station? Yeah, I'm gonna get some supplies. Way down there. Going this way. It is a lot more enjoyable now that I don't have to worry every waking moment that I'm going to die from starvation. That's for certain. I'll pick up 2 rocks. I'm also the type of person that generally tends to like doing all the side quests before doing my main story quest if I can in the game. It makes it a lot easier and it gives me more time to enjoy the game. I could take down the pallets, but it costs me like 400 calories to break down those pallets and I don't need a fire just yet, so screw it. Alright, reveal to me your secrets, Car. Nothing. Deadly. Squat. And Bupkis. Well, that was a great big waste of time. I suppose I'll just continue along the road and wait until I can... You did all the side quests too? Yeah, that's typically how I tend to play games, especially games that I enjoy. I'll play the game and I'll do all the side quests first and then I'll do the other stuff. Or I'll... More often than not, I'll kind of... Oh, snap. I'll kind of do them as I get to them. So if there's a side quest that's like way out of the way, then I'll kind of just do it as I'm getting to that in the main story. But if there's one that's not too far away, I'll go ahead and knock that one out and then I'll go in and do the main ones. Yeah, so far it's a pretty good game. I clearly haven't gotten too far into it, but it's an alright game. If it seems like I'm not enjoying it, that's mostly just because I'm a rather dull person. It's not necessarily that I don't enjoy it, it's just more that I'm boring in general. Yeah, that should be out here. The only thing that kills me about this game, the number one, I don't guess I'd call it a pet peeve or anything like that, but the number one thing about this game thus far that kind of bothers me is the fact that I know that I can't finish this game right away. Yeah, hidden cache.
Lamp fuel. Could you use
EpiPen, good. Oh, an MRE. I love MREs. I wonder if I could start a fire in a car. But yeah, so far it's been a pretty good game. I just can't finish the game, and I absolutely hate sitting down to a game knowing that I can't finish the story. I'm lost, and I can't see squat. Oh, never mind. I'm good. I don't like not being able to finish it when it comes out. So originally I was going to wait to play this until the full release. Did I hear a beastie? But Plinky said she wanted to watch me play this one before I did Odyssey, so I decided to go ahead and play this one first. I also think it's a pretty decent idea if you're going to be streaming a game to play a game that you actually enjoy, because if you don't, people can tell. A toque. Oh, my stuff is wet. Well, that's not good. I suppose I could build a fire right here in the church. Oh, it's already got a fire. That means somebody was here fairly recently-ish. Yes, there... Oh, please tell me that's a Bible, because I'm gonna burn it. Yeah, there was definitely somebody here. There are 3 episodes out right now.
Something's gotta go.
There are 5 episodes total. hymnal. Lyrics to Desiree. And one of the things about this game as well is that they actually... Ooh, the pastor's note. Note of Congregation of St. Christopher's Parish. They are still working on this game, but they got delayed because of the whole Corona thing. So they actually haven't... It was supposed to come out, what was it, earlier this month, Plinky? The next chapter was supposed to come out early next month, and they were supposed to have it ready, but it got delayed because... You piece of crap. Because of the virus, which sucks. There's a 90% chance of success. You'd better freaking work. So what I'll... Oh, come on. Seriously? Alright, you know what? It's obviously not going to work without accelerant. What I think I'm going to have to end up doing is I'm going to have to play most of it for, you know, as long as I can do it and get the videos out of it. And then once I've played through all of the different sections, oh yeah, I'm definitely not waiting around or not going out during the nighttime. I don't need another wolf getting me. So what I'll do most likely is I'll end up going and I'll end up playing the game through the current story episodes, and then after this, unless I just decide to take a left turn and do something else, I'm thinking Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because the DLC for Assassin's Creed Odyssey just went on sale, and I snatched them up. It was like, I think it was $60 worth of DLC for 20 bucks. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and then I might end up playing that next, and then after that I have no clue. But I'll definitely have to play this as much as I can, and then I'll have to come back to it once they release more episodes. So I'm sorry that I won't be able to just go through and do it all at once, but, you know, win some, lose some, I guess. Got about 4 hours left. Let's do 8 hours. Drink my water. Really good deal. You only played the main game. Originally, I had only played the main game as well, but like I said, when I saw that they were... I need to make sure it's at least 8 hours. I'll put one more on there. When I saw that they were doing the DLC for so cheap, I jumped on it. They had... It was like the season pass, which comes with both of the DLCs, which, like I said before, I think were $30 each by themselves. I'm gonna need to sleep a little bit longer. First... so the DLCs, I think each were $30, but it adds like a whole new story. $17.50, nice. And then those were 30 bucks a piece, so I went ahead and... But if you bought the season pass was $20, and you got both DLC. So like I said, I effectively got it for 66.6% off, which is a good deal by anybody's standards. And then I should have enough time to get back to Old Lady Greymane's house before I before I end this episode and stop playing for the day. Piracy is pretty much the standard in your country. Oh, snap. What country is that, if you don't mind me asking? Romania. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not saying that I know how to completely legally obtain, or I guess I should use proper vernacular. I'm not saying that I know how to explore games. I am, however, saying that I wouldn't do that because I like to support the creator, right? You know, and if I'm going to use something, then I'll pay for what I use. I have no problem with that. I don't like as a service terms, like the whole thing on how Microsoft went through and tried to do their... Or they were trying to like sneak it in there. I'm going the wrong way. Go this way. They were trying to sneak it in there so that they could... Wait, what was that about the bridge? Let's see. Bayside survival. Harvest and prepare some medicinal fluorinated... Ooh, yeah, I could just... Oh, crap. I lost the church. But yeah, I like to support the creators. I don't necessarily like the whole, you know, if you charge a monthly fee for something in some respects. I mean, it's largely conditional based, but one of the things that gets me, it really gets under my skin under the whole pay as a service thing, You know, I like if you pay for something, you should be able to pay for once and you have it. If you have a video game, say, I like the idea... That's the bridge, so I don't need to be there quite yet. I like the idea that if you pay for something, you have it, and you don't have to pay extra to unlock the game that you... where it should have been the game. And that's one of the things that really, really freaking bothers me about a way... EA is horrible for it. Like I don't know anything about Romanian currency. I don't know what that is compared to USD. Around here, in the state that I live in, minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Oh, a video game is $300 US where you live? That's ridiculous. Crap, I'm going the wrong way. And I'll talk more about, possibly in more episodes, I'll complain about EA and their whole make you pay $60 for a game and then hundreds more being able to use it. Oh, minimum wage is $300 a month and it takes about a month's worth of wages to buy a video game. You can buy 5 games with a month's wage. Ah, gotcha. Well, here in the US, minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Now that's the federal minimum wage. A lot of places pay more than that. Like in New York, I think the minimum state-wide minimum wage is $15 an hour. California as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh snap! Chance of success 0%. Even with that, and I have no fuel because I dropped it all off. Well, that blows. But it's $7.25 USD an hour. So you make... Crap, I can't even think of how much. Hey, Plinky, can you do some quick maths for me? Do 725 times 160 divided by 0.2. Yeah, so our... about 3 times bigger. The minimum wage here versus Romania. It is 725 times 40 hours a week times 4 weeks in a month. Then times 0.2 for tax, or times 20% for taxes. So yeah, let's say about $1,000 a month is minimum wage here, like the absolute bare minimum wage. And then a game is about $60. And I don't know how things are there, like how much groceries and utilities and stuff like that are. But we live in a tiny house, like in a bad neighborhood, and we still pay $500 a month. So it's very, very hard here to make it on minimum wage, and you have to have multiple people more often than not in order to make it on that. But honestly, I mean, even if it weren't like that, not to be on a high horse or anything of that sort, but I would still pay for the games that I play because I like to support the creators, and you know, if I'm going to use something, damn it, there's another wolf. I want to pay for it. It's only fair. Not many people have houses, live in communist apartments. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't have anything wrong with apartments, per se. Now, do you mean that communist people live in them, or they're run by communists? Nope. You're not. Ugly, identical apartments built by the communist regime. Just be Australian. You have crap internet, but everything else is pretty good. I've heard the internet in Australia is pretty crappy. Of course, I've also heard that the internet in Ireland is pretty crappy. Don't mind me, Mr. Wolf. That's one thing that I've always wanted to do. Oh, the only good thing there is internet? Nice. I've always wanted to travel the world. Like, that's something that I've always believed is if you travel, you never waste money on traveling. Like, that's the one thing. Wow, I'm like glitched through the bridge. But yeah, that's the one thing you never waste money on is travel. Because I would love to go and see how different people live, see how the cultures are different, etc. Like, I know absolutely squat about Romania, except that I know I'd like to visit there at some point. I'd like to go to Australia, Ireland, the UK. I want to go everywhere. Visit everything. Just do it all. Because at the end of the day, I mean, what are you left with on your deathbed but your memories? You can't take gold with you. You can't take stuff. But if It's more, Australian internet is like dial-up compared to the rest of the world. That's brutal. Dial-up internet sucks. I remember that crap. I hated dial-up. Can I steal the gun? No. Curses. Record low temperature. Of course it's a record low. Add extra fuel to Grey Mother's Woodbin. Really? I guess I could do that before I leave. Or before I end the episode for today. Yeah, that's... If I were gonna live in a different country, I think I would like to live in the UK. I want to visit Ireland, but I wouldn't want to live there. But my number one priority for living somewhere is it has to have good internet. I don't care about much else, but it has to have good internet because I live on the internet. I work here, I play here, I consume content here, and I create it here. Find a lot of alcohol, amazing food, and beautiful women. All right. I mean, now I'm actually not that big of a drinker. I don't have anything against drinking morally, but I don't really care for it that much. Not since I stopped drinking. Wow, you've got gig internet. You can get gigabit here. It's just expensive. Extra supplies. 13.4 out of 36 and 20,000 calories. Ah, that's brutal. Only $10. Wow, that's amazing. We pay 150 a month, I think, and we have like 150 megabits per second down and 10 up. One of the crap things about here as well is the upload speed is it's so horrible. Like you have to have something hardwired in order to be able to stream at all. Because we have 150 megabits per second down and 10 up. Wow, that really sucks, Turtle. I hate that your internet's so bad. Alright, well I've rambled on enough, so I'm going to leave this one here. If you're watching on YouTube, that's the end of episode 8, I think it is. In the next episode, I'll probably ramble on a little bit more and go try to find some stuff and maybe visit the bus station if I don't get sidetracked again by other side objectives. Whether you're watching it on YouTube or Twitch, that's it for my time today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Plinky would normally say bye here. If you can't hear it, she said bye. Bye!